How important is listening to you personally and to you in the business?
I would say that listening is probably the number one underrated skill in not just business, but life in general. As someone with 4 kids, my wife and I have been married for 20 years. Listening, even inside the family dynamic, is probably the most underrated skill that I have as a husband, as a father, and as something that we hope to teach our kids how to listen well.
And in business?
The absolute same thing there. We often listen to respond instead of listening to understand. And I think the other part of listening where I've had to really hone my skills is listening to the thoughts in my head and deciding whether or not that is a thought worth pursuing or not. And let me give you one specific example. We have a relatively new employee. She just happens to come sit at the table with me. So every day we're working literally side by side. And the other day she was on her phone doing something and I wasn't really paying attention. But when the next distraction time came around, she says, I just want to let you know that I wasn't playing on my phone. I was actually posting something for a client on their Instagram page. The thought in my head a few years ago would have been, they're probably playing on their phone. They're probably not doing what they should be doing. But I've had to learn to question those thoughts when they pop in my head. And I've had to learn to always assume the positive, that there's a reason for trust there, not for suspicion.